Hey guys, welcome back to another round of War Robots with Pendous. So looks like we're dropping in here on the Springfield Armory map. Just going to take a look at the starting positions here. That'll determine what I hop into. So I'm going to hop into my Rhino and go for this side beacon over here. I'm not thrilled about that Destrier right there. Stupidest setup ever. Is that a gecko? So he has a shield and a single gecko. What a waste. So what's his tag? Killer. False. That is a false tag. Anyway, so we're gonna take a look at his hangar, and maybe we'll have a chat about that after. I don't want to sound judgmental. People can run whatever they want to run, but that is a super ineffective, ineffective bot right there. Dealing like almost no damage. It's slower than other light robots. Like the Stalker, for example, it looks similar like at a distance, but in every way the Stalker is better, except for, you know, weapon loadouts. It has the same loadout capacity of the Destrier, but it has the cloak ability. It has higher health. It's much faster. There's really no benefit, and it looks like Killer's being a genius and coming over here to this beacon for no reason. If you wanted to really kill it, he should be going over there to their beacon, since he has that shield on there. A couple light robots coming in here to center. This is a weird match. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna come over here into center and see if I can get a piece of them, because it'll just be fun. Yeah, shoot me with your geckos. See how much I care. I feel like he's not taking damage. Anyone else feeling that way? Alright, so that moron's gone. I shouldn't say that. That's not very nice. He, like I said, he can run whatever he wants to run. I shouldn't say that. I apologize for being negative like that, guys. That's not cool. Anyway, so I'm gonna come over here and help Killer push this beacon, which doesn't look like it should be an issue. You know what? In fact, this guy is probably he should be the priority target. He's being the biggest pain in the butt with his trident. So I'll just come over here and stand at range so that it's harder for his teammates to support him. And I'm just going to lay into him a bit. So he'll probably take me out before I can take him out, especially with with having only 2 weapons left. But I'm going to do what damage I can into him. Maybe we can get rid of his shield at least, or one of his weapons. That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, so the Tridents, if you guys recall, has as advertised a fairly quick reload time and refire time. But when you take it into account, like when you actually time it out, it actually ends up being about a 15-second reload time. With how long it takes to fire the weapon and how long it takes to reload, and then there's actually I think it's like just over a 1-second delay, being able to actually fire again after you are totally reloaded. So great weapons, but yeah, a lot of people they'll see the cooldown time on that and get kind of excited, but you know, for the most part, not much to be excited about there. Oh, I thought he was going to get taken out right there, so I didn't bother firing into him. It looked like he was about to die. Alright, so I'm going to move up here so I can't be fired upon from there, and then see if I can... there's no point in going over there and taking out that Leo with these Zeus behind me. So I'll back up and see if I can get an angle. Just test there. It doesn't look like we'll be able to. So we'll just we'll hit this Carnage with Thunders here. So I have the advantage of being able to shoot around the corner there with my splash damage. He's probably gonna come to me. I'll just kind of wait for that to happen and fire into him here. Actually, this guy looks like an exciting target to hit. So he was missing me. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he had a clear shot. Totally failed. Alright, zapped to death there. So let's see. I think I'm gonna hop into this guy. We'll take out their support bots. We should be okay over there. We've got 2 guys going against that Leo. And those guys don't have I guess that I thought we had done a little bit more damage to that guy, but I think a lot of those just went into the wall. But yeah, my team shouldn't have too hard of a time taking those guys out. We also have that Rhino pushing forward. So my plan is to take out this guy right here, because he can deal a lot of damage really fast. So we'll do that, and then jump back here out of range of this Rhino, this Plasma Rhino. And I'm slowly, awkwardly sliding down. There we go. Man, I keep getting hung up on these textures. I'm trying to slide down here. I think I got hit by that Zeus a couple times, and it did hardly any damage. I wonder if those are not leveled very much. So I have my jump ability. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this guy, and I'm gonna jump into over to where our beacon is after I fire. That should give me pretty decent cover to work with. In fact, I'll just do that right now and fire into him. Since he's behind cover, I wanted to be able to take that shot there. Looks like that Carnage was able to take that center beacon. He has hardly any health though. They also have a stalker over there, it looks like. So I should probably move over that way and see about supporting those guys. So just something to keep in mind when you're a support bot. Don't just focus like straight ahead. I see a lot of guys in support bots, they'll just focus like straight over here. And actually, in this instance, that's a good thing, because I can do a lot of damage to this Lancelot on his way over. So just to run through the stats on the Lancelot with you guys, since we're here and we have an example to talk about. Max health at max level is 170,000 hit points, and it has 3 physical shields on the front of it, which I guess a lot of people don't realize. But yeah, it has 3 shields, and they all break independent of each other. So you can still have a fair amount of damage resistance, and energy weapons, especially, they have a pretty hard time with those shields, because energy weapons will fire straight into the center of the bot. There's no bullet spread on them. So energy weapons, snipers, stuff like that, they'll have a pretty tough time working through a Lancelot, because it'll fire straight into the center of it, which is where those are situated. That's one of the things that the Lancelot is trying to, when they developed it, that's one of the things they're trying to do with it, is to have something that would counter all the plasma that we were seeing on the battlefield, as well as a counter to the rhinos that we were seeing on the battlefield. So I've got this long cooldown time here, so I'll take it a little bit easy. Except I'm getting hit by their support bots, so guess I'll slide in here since this guy's distracted. But he's gone once I fire these Columbus. So all right, we'll take that beacon back. That's something else as a support bot. Make sure that you're not being stationary. Don't be an easy target for them, but also make sure you're helping out your team by taking beacons and stuff like that when opportunity arises. Sometimes you need to just drive a little bit more offensively. So he's firing his Tyrans out of range. He's not able to do any damage to me. He's just emptying his clip, which is really good. That'll give my teammates and myself a much better opportunity at taking him out. So I'll jump back here to avoid some more of that damage. Probably get hit by their snipers there. And I'm just going to do what damage I can into him with the weapons I have left. Then we'll jump in behind him with my other Griff, and we'll take him out. I was tapping the select another bot button there. I was going to try to jump into him a little faster than that. Looks like we have that Rhino coming up there, and it looks like I have a teammate that's not doing anything, which I didn't notice before. So more important than going and getting that beacon is going to be holding the beacons that we already have. So this guy then becomes the priority target. So I'm gonna see if I can use this guy as kind of like a body shield. Since he's facing that direction, I should be able to deal some damage into this guy. There we go. I'm gonna jump over to his side. If he tracks me, then one of my teammates will have an easier time damaging him. But if he didn't track me, then I'd be able to get into his side there. So I'm gonna straddle this water tower, and I'll use this as a shield, and we'll just kind of deal some damage into him here. Wait for my jump ability to come back, and then I'm gonna jump behind him, and we'll take him out. Grab this beacon back. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we're losing right now, and the game's about to end. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we're able to swing this back in for a victory. I'm going to ditch this bot and hop into my Carnage, see if I can get over to the center beacon fast. Oh, and it looks like, oh, sweet, my team's been grabbing beacons. I didn't even realize that. So it looks like we will actually pull this in. It's a super close game, seconds-wise and clockwise. Clockwise, get it? Like counterclockwise, yeah. Anyways, hey, if you guys like the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up on to show your support for the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more daily content. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. This is Pendous signing off. Have an amazing day.